Well, here we go again. It's the middle of March. It's March 18th. It's been a long time since I was able to put anything together of any quality for a video. But middle of March, southeast Pennsylvania, it's still cold. It's still like winter. Spring is 2 days away. I'm looking for the bass to be up a little shallow today. Maybe a musky. I'm going to hit one of my favorite lakes and try to do my best here. I got to get a fish on the line. Other than ice fishing, I've been fishless this year, so I got to get something going here, not only for me but for all you people that watch these videos that I make. I enjoy doing that. I just need to have some content, and today I plan on getting some content. So stand by, stay tuned, here we go. Okay, I think I'm all ready. I got my waders on, my safety belt, lures in the backpack. I'm going to take 2 rods with me. I'm going to throw, obviously, a buzzbait. Can't resist it. I know it's a little early for that, and the water's a little cold, but I think it might attract the muskie I'm looking for. There's a crankbait that should attract a bass. This is a good springtime color, that orange and yellow. And it's just a simple square bill, and medium size. You know me, I don't get too technical. So hey, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Well, just getting to the water's edge here. Looks pretty nice. The lake's up nice. Water's clear. And I'm going to start here in this shallow cove. And I'm going to go down this way as far as I can. It may not be too far, but I'm going to throw a buzzbait down along here, see what we can get, and then we'll move up along the shore this way and out to the main lake. So with no further ado, here I go. And I didn't bring my thermometer with me, so I don't know what the water temperature is other than cold. And we'll fish slow and easy and have a little fun. Now this is the kind of stuff I'm wading beside. Water's about 2.5, 3 feet deep right here. I went down this way, and it gets shallower and shallower, so I'm sure the water will warm up down there a little bit as the day goes on, and I may come back in here and hit that later. Right now I'm going to head on up this way. I know there's some man-made structures up through there, and hopefully we will find a muskie or maybe even a bass sitting around it thinking about doing something. So that's what I'm hoping. Look at this here. This is a great little spot for bass to come in the spring and spawn and hide there for ambush or meals. It's always been really nice in here. The bottom's pretty firm, so it's no problem walking. Now I don't know if I can get up around this big tree here. Probably not. I may have to go up and under it, but that's the way I'm going to go. I'm going to head up that way. Stay tuned. More to come. I will catch a fish today. Okay, working our way through here. I remember when this tree was nowhere near the size it is now. Years ago I'd walk up here and it was just starting to stick out and come across the water. That was years ago. Alright, I'm going to go up here, secure my other rod, start fishing here a little bit. Then I'm going to work it shallow and deep, and yep, I'm nuts. The water temperature can't be much more than 40, if it's that. Got a slight breeze. There hasn't been a day over 50 degrees for weeks. And the fish are not even thinking about being up shallow. But here I am. And I'm having a little bit of fun. You know what though? I'm working this edge and getting to familiar with it, so that when spring does come, if it ever does, I think this is where we'll be catching quite a few bass on the buzz bait, spinner baits, and so forth. So it's nice to take a look at the area. So far the bottom has been pretty firm and good. No problem there. This thing's all tangled up. Yeah. Look at it. What a stupid lure. Anyway. Whoa, look at this here. This was either a beaver, a big fish, or a duck. I think it had to be a fish. What the heck could have made that? Whoa. Some of the surface, beaver, anything, nothing. It had to be a fish. And probably a big muskie. And there's plenty of them in this lake. I know that. It was right close to shore. See, something like that will keep you fishing for another hour or two. Wow, that was neat. See this cloud of mud I'm making here? Sometimes that'll get a fish's curiosity and they'll come up to see what's going on. That might have been what was going on there, but it was still a big fish. And something made him break the surface there. Okay. Yeah, okay. That was nice. That might be the end of the day for me. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, there's one for the bloopers. Ooh, now I am totally soaked. It did get down in. Oh, brother. Just as I was starting to have some fun. My crotch is wet. I'm going to keep fishing regardless of being soaking wet. My one arm's real wet. Some water got down into my waders and working its way into my crotch right now, which is really feeling great. 40-degree water. But overall, not too terrible. But not too great either. There's one little soft spot there and it didn't let me lift my foot up. Now I just had another fish zip out right from here. I'm pretty sure it was a sunfish. It wasn't big, but I got a pretty good look at it. But there are a few fish sitting in these shallow reeds. So, again, another good sign. Oh, there goes a great blue herring. Snuck up on him a little bit, didn't I? When I first got this GoPro, I thought about chest mounts. But after seeing a few videos, when you have a chest mount, you see this type of thing all the time. So you got all this blocking the view of whatever's happening. So I found this clip-on for the visor of my fishing hat, baseball cap, or whatever you want to call it, and that puts it up above your eyes and totally opens up everything that's happening here with no interference. Much better deal. I wish people would start using them instead of those chest mounts for fishing. Somebody's bait here. Yeah, somebody's little swim bait. Yeah, we get a little muddy now. Oh, I think I just made a bad cast here. Now here it comes. Oh, here it comes. Jumped right over that log. Oh, now I got a nice stiff breeze. But I'm going to fish this point. There's a rock shoal that goes out in here. Not that there's going to be anything on it today, but it's one of the spots I like to take a few casts when I'm down this way. So this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This is probably where I'll get my fish. I don't think I'll be here too long. Wait a little bit. I think there's going to be much happening here. Yep, I think that's it, folks. I think I've had enough of this fun. Back to the car I go. This hell wasn't much fun. I mean, it was nice to be out and all that, but it's too cold. It's too windy, and the water's cold, and I know it because, as you may have seen on the video, I took a little spill. Luckily I had my phone in a waterproof bag. I did get water down into my waders a bit. My crotch is wet, my legs are wet, my arms soaking wet. I can't wait to see how bad it really is. I know I promised you some fish, but that didn't happen. So, if you were nice enough to watch this whole video, you're crazy, but thanks a lot. Try next time. I guarantee I'll catch something one of these days. Well, folks, if you happen to watch this whole video, I congratulate you. But it was reality fishing the way it really is, the way I like to do things. I don't like not catching fish, but I do like just doing the way things really are. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Today I didn't, but I got out there and I tried, regardless of the weather. I gave it a shot. I had some fun. I got a little wet, but all in all, it was a good time, and I appreciate you watching. So, if you want to see more exciting videos, go ahead and subscribe, hit the button, hit the little red icon on the bottom right side of your screen. That'll subscribe you, and you'll be notified when I put up my next unbelievable, exciting reality video. So, see you next time. Bye.